So if you don't mind my asking, why was The Late Bloomer your favorite book from that list? You were a young... I'm not that young. I'm 35. That's still young, AJ says. What I mean is, you probably haven't experienced much of what Mr. Friedman describes. I look at you, and having read the book, I wonder what made you respond to it. My, Mr. Fikry, that's a very personal question. She sips at the last of her second queequeg. The main reason I loved the book was the quality of the writing, of course. Of course, but that isn't enough. Let's just say I'd been on many, many bad dates by the time The Late Bloomer came across my desk. I'm a romantic person, but sometimes these don't seem like romantic times to me. The Late Bloomer is a book about the possibility of finding great love at any age. Sounds cliched, I know. AJ nods. And you? Why did you like it? Amelia asks. Quality of the prose. Blah, blah, blah. I thought we weren't allowed to say that, Amelia says. You don't want to hear my sad stories, do you? Sure I do, she says. I love sad stories. He gives her the Cliff's Notes version of Nick's death. Friedman gets at something specific about what it is to lose someone. How it isn't one thing. He writes about how you lose and lose and lose. When did she die? Amelia asks. A while ago now. I was only a little older than you at the time. That must have been a long while ago, she says. He ignores the barb. The Late Bloomer really should have been a popular book. I know. I'm thinking of having someone read a passage from it at my wedding. AJ pauses. You're getting married, Amelia? Congratulations. Who is the lucky fellow? His name is Brett Brewer. I'd about given up when I met him online. AJ drinks the bitter dregs of his second glass of wine. Tell me more. He's in the military, serving overseas in Afghanistan. Well done. You are marrying an American hero, AJ says. I guess I am. I hate those guys, he says. They make me feel totally inadequate. Tell me something shitty about him so that I feel better. Well, he is not home much. You must miss him. I do. I get a lot of reading done, though. That's good. Does he read too? No, actually. He's not much of a reader. But that's kind of interesting, right? I mean, it's interesting to be with someone whose interests are so different than mine. I don't know why I keep saying interests. The point is, he's a good man. He's good to you? She nods. That's what counts. Anyway, nobody's perfect, AJ says. Someone probably made him read Moby Dick in high school. Your wife, was she a reader? And a writer. I wouldn't worry about it, though. Reading's overrated. Look at all the good stuff on television. Stuff like True Blood. Now you are making fun of me. Bah, books are for nerds, AJ says. Nerds like us. When the check comes, AJ pays, despite the fact that it is customary for the sales rep to pay in such situations. Are you sure? Amelia asks. AJ tells her that she can pay next time. Outside the restaurant, Amelia and AJ shake hands, and the usual professional pleasantries are exchanged. She turns to walk back to the ferry, and 1 important second later, he turns to walk to the bookstore. Hey, AJ, she calls. There's something kind of heroic about being a bookseller.